Let's go, fellas. I'm waiting here. Checking the middle. Spotted the bomb carrier. I need help.
Bomb has been planted.
I'm getting pounded here.
Terrorists win.
Let's go. Yes. He's got the bomb.
Bomb has been planted.
Area secure.
Oké, dit is ons geüpdate. Weer ook een hack voor Windows 10, omdat het een 1 GHz minimaal is, maar dat doen ze nog niet op Pentium 4, maar het schijnt wel te kunnen. Maar door tijdgebrek komt het al een keer op een andere video. Voor de rest is deze helemaal geüpdate. We gaan naar de virtuele RAM, systeemeigenschappen. Even maximaal overzetten, geavanceerde instellingen. En het processorgebruik geavanceerd wijzig, wisselbestand instellen, geavanceerd processorgebruik geavanceerd wijzig, wisselbestand instellen, aangepast, beschikbare ruimte. Dit is aanbevolen 370, momenteel toegewezen 20-47. De beschikbare is dus 40, 4, 86. Oké, nou, dus ik doe altijd aanbevolen. Dus 30, 70. Nog een keer 30, 70. Er is ook een berekening hoe het maximaal kan, maar dat doe ik niet. Instellen. Oké. Ja.
Yo kijkers, welkom bij deze gloednieuwe video. In deze video ga ik jullie laten zien hoe je meer FPS en minder lag krijgt in Minecraft. Als eerst gaan we Optifine installeren, dus ga naar optifine.net en dan naar Downloads. Ga dan naar de versie die je wil installeren en druk op Mirror. Druk dan op Download. Als er een advertentie opkomt, druk die dan even weg en druk dan nogmaals op Download. En druk dan op behouden. Zorg ervoor dat je die versie van Minecraft ooit een keer eerder hebt gerund. En klik dan op dat bestandje links onderin. En druk dan op install. Open dan.
Hoi, mijn naam is Marvin. Als eerste wil ik even zeggen, ik zou het leuk vinden als jullie zouden subscriben of in het Nederlands abonneren. Ik zal meer filmpjes gaan maken. Wat er gebeurt als je abonneert is, je krijgt een mailtje van YouTube. Er staat of ik nieuwe filmpjes heb of van andere waar je ook op geabonneerd hebt. Het filmpje waar je straks kan gaan kijken is thumbs up. Oké, laten we je computer sneller maken. Als eerste ga ik je laten zien hoe je harde schijf weer helemaal kunt opruimen. Ik ga nu laten zien hoe je harddisk kunt defragmenteren. Dan gaan we eerst naar start. Deze computer. Dan je harddisk, zie je ook gelijk hoe vol die is. Het beste is als je je foto's en filmpjes en muziek op een losse harde schijf zet. Want hoe voller je harddisk is, hoe meer je die moet laden, hoe meer die door je files heen moet zoeken. Dan rechtermuisknop, eigenschappen. En hier zie je gelijk een presentatie van hoe vol je harde schijf is. En dan bij tools, deze checkt errors en die
Hello, this is Nick with nickscomputerfix.com, and here's a video on how to improve your gaming performance. It's free and easy for Windows 10. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here by adjusting your power settings within Windows 10. And the way we go about doing that is moving our cursor over to the right hand corner of our screen here down on the Windows 10 taskbar, and right over the battery icon we want to left click, and once we do, we move our cursor up to power and sleep settings, and we're going to go ahead and click on that, and that will open up the settings window for power and sleep screen. And once we're there, additional power settings is what we want to go ahead and click on, and then that gives us our power options. Now what is by default is balance, which is recommended, and what we want to do is click on this right hand arrow right here, and that down arrow allows us to see our high performance setting, and we want to go ahead and click on that. And once you do that, you are now set for high performance on your power settings, and you should see a significant improvement on arrow allows us power settings is what we want to go ahead and click on. And then that gives us our power options. Now what is by default is balance, which is recommended, and what we want to do is click on this right hand arrow right here, and that down arrow allows us to see our high performance setting, and we want to go ahead and click on that. And once you do that, you are now set for high performance on your power settings. And you should see a significant improvement on your performance within all applications, including gaming. Okay, let's go ahead and close this out and take a look at step 2. To increase the performance within Windows 10 is our performance options. And we do that by going down and right clicking on the start menu icon, opening up the hidden menu, and going up and clicking on System. Now that'll open up the system information window, and over on the left hand side here down on the bottom we want to go ahead and click on Advanced System Setup, and that'll open up this window here, System Properties, and we want to go ahead and click on Advanced if you don't have Advanced already open. And once you do, we want to go ahead and click on the settings button over here on the right hand side, and that opens up the performance options window. And under the visual effects tab we have 4 options down here. First one is let Windows choose what's best for my computer by default. Second one is adjust for best appearance, and the third one is adjust for best performance, and the fourth one is custom. Now what we want to do is go ahead and check on a check mark on adjust for best performance, and if you want one of these features to run, because that's what best performance does, it turns all these visual effects off. If you want any individual visual effect to run, put a check mark by it. That makes it custom. And once you've done that and decided just to run those few that you got accustomed to. Click on apply and then go ahead and click on OK. And then we'll click on OK again and close this out. Let's go ahead and move on to our third and final step, adjust system configurations. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here by clicking on the Start menu icon, and we're going to right click. That will open up the hidden menu, and we'll go up and click on Run, and that opens up the Run command prompt, and we can go ahead and type in msconfig at this point. And once you've done so, go down and click on OK, and that will open up the system configuration window, and we'll go up and click on the Boot tab here. And as you can see, I'm dual booting Windows 10 and Windows 8, but let's focus on Windows 10. And what we do is go down below here, and we want to go ahead and change this boot time from default 30 seconds, and I like 5 seconds. Some people make it 3, but I like 5, and that'll boot up Windows 10 quicker. Once I've done that, I want to go ahead and make sure that I don't have any program apps that are starting up that don't need to be starting up and using up my resources. So I'm going to go up here, and under the Startup tab, I'm going to click that, and in Run command prompt, and we can go ahead and the way you control, and that'll boot up Windows 10 quicker. Once I've done that, I will Boot tab here, and as you can see, I'm dual booting Windows 10 and Windows 8, but let's focus on Windows 10. And what we do is go down below here, and we want to go ahead and change this boot time from default 30 seconds, and I like 5 seconds. Some people make it 3, but I like 5, and that'll boot up Windows 10 quicker. Once I've done that, I want to go ahead and make sure that I don't have any program apps that are starting up that don't need to be starting up and using up my resources. So I'm going to go up here, and under the Startup tab, I'm going to click that. And in Windows 10, the way you control or stop or enable the programs that start up while you're booting is in the Task Manager. So I'll click there. And then under Startup, let me move this up a little bit so we can see this better. In my case, I have 3 programs running that are in the startup, but I only have one of them that I'm going to select and disable from running. You may have a dozen programs that you might not want running, but at any case, don't disable any antivirus programs that you have running. Leave them enabled, very important. And I'm going to select this one right here, the OneDrive, just as an example, and I'm going to go down here and click on disable. Now that one's disabled and will not start up when the computer starts up. Now, in order to enable one that maybe I made an error on and decided later that, hey, I want that one to go ahead and start while I boot up, I go down here and click enable, and once again that's enabled. So you can change your decision anytime you like, and once you're done, we'll go ahead and close that out and go down here, and we'll go ahead and click on OK, and then you're prompted to make another down here, and we'll go ahead and click on OK. And then you're prompted to make another choice, restart now or exit without restart. If you want to go ahead and make these changes and have them take effect immediately, then you would click on restart. We have come to the end of this tutorial. I am sure that you will see a significant increase in performance in your system. Subscribe and like my video.
Check your RAM size that installed on your system. Open Advanced System Settings. Under Advanced tab, click on Settings button present in Performance Session, Memory Session. Change button under Virtual Memory Session. Deselect the option called Automatic. Deselect the option called Automatic. On Change button under Virtual Memory Session. Deselect the option called Automatically Manage Paging File Size for all drives. Click on Custom Size option. Open Calculator app to calculate the initial and maximum size for the paging file. Enter your RAM size and multiply with 1024. For example, my system has 4 GB of RAM, so 4 into 1024. And again multiply the total MB value with 1.5 because the maximum virtual RAM paging file is 1. Total MB value with 1.5 because the maximum virtual RAM paging file is 1.5 times more than physical RAM. Enter the final result value in initial and maximum size boxes. And click OK. The system now asks to restart. Click OK. Done. Now system doubles RAM size and capable to run high-end games and softwares without lag or stuck. If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe.